doing to stay current and relevant as a leader? This is a question that so many leaders ask me no matter what company I'm serving. How do we pay attention to our own educational development when as leaders we spend so much time working on everyone else? It doesn't matter whether I'm working with a CEO of a major media company or an HR director of a pharmaceutical company. We're constantly looking for ways that our leaders can stay current and relevant. I wonder if you've ever asked this question of yourself. I think if we're paying attention personally, it means we need to also look at our own educational development and being committed to developing our skills, which means we have to schedule time and we have to pay attention. 3 ways to personally pay attention and be committed to your development. Strategy number 1 is attend your industry conferences. What does your company offer that you might be able to attend? As a professional keynote speaker, there's an organization called the National Speakers Association. I know, go figure, a whole room of speakers. It's crazy, but it's so much fun. And there seems to be an association for everything on this planet. So what is your association? I even spoke for the American Society of Association Executives. That's right, there's an association just for people who run associations. I would encourage you to look at your industry conference and see what would be a great way for you to attend and allocate your time for the sessions to network and expand your horizons. Strategy number 2 is schedule time for continuing credits. For many of the clients that I work with, whether they're accountants, lawyers, HR professionals, they need to do a certain number of CUs or continuing credits so that they can get their education level higher. What's your commitment to yourself? Are you an entrepreneur and you want to just set yourself a target of how many things you want to learn? So being able to schedule time and being deliberate in where you focus your time and attention will help you with your education and also help you stay relevant as a leader. Strategy number 3 is listen. Listen to podcasts, listen to TED Talks, listen to your mentor, listen to training programs, listen to audiobooks, but listen. Pay attention and listen. If you're a person who commutes regularly, maybe podcasts would be great for you. If you only have small increments of time, maybe watching TED Talks would be helpful for you. If you love to listen to books, maybe that's a great way for you to increase your education. We have made available Attention Pays on a Kindle, and some people want the audio version. I'm working on that. But what are some ways that you can really listen to the advice of others and have that part of your regular development plan? When I was in corporate, I made sure I attended every program that I was allowed to attend. I made sure I connected with my version of the internal university and scheduled myself on courses with my boss's approval. When I decided to do my MBA, I did that part-time while I was working full-time. And in my own profession now, I make a point every week of reading new books, exposing myself to new podcasts, and listening to new TED Talks. I love being able to participate in social media conversations around development, and it's kind of the profession that I've chosen. But how are you staying current and relevant? How are you paying attention to your own development and committing your time, your attention, and your energy? If we're not connected on social media, you can follow me on Twitter at Neen James, or if you really want to see my adventures, follow me on Instagram. If you haven't picked up a copy of Attention Pays, there's so many strategies in here that might help not just develop you, but you could share them with your team as well. At neenjames.com, you will find hundreds of articles you can download for free, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter here. And I believe that when you pay attention, attention pays.